remember that in Rajasthan, when it comes to the leadership, we've watched a back and forth power tussle of sorts take place between Sachin Pilot, who is perhaps the senior most Congress leader in the state after the Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. And the back and forth between the two of them has very much been carrying out over the last few months, with Sachin Pilot now saying that he's going to sit on a protest in Jaipur on the issue of corruption. You'll remember, okay, I'll bring you more context, because back in January, he was targeting his guns at the Ashok Gehlot government, saying that they should take action on the BJP leader and former Chief Minister of the state, Vasundhara Raje. You'll remember the last time Rajasthan had elections, the Congress had alleged that Raje had multiple corruption allegations against her. Sachin Pilot's main claim is, his main argument is, if the centre is targeting Rahul Gandhi, we should be targeting Vasundhara Raje. Let's take a look at what Pilot had to say, then we'll connect with our reporters on the ground.
मैंने तो चिट्ठियां लिखी और आज साल भर से ज़्यादा हो गया। आज का प्रकरण नहीं है, क्योंकि मैं इस बात को लेकर बहुत लंबे समय से चिंतित था, तो इसलिए मैं समझता हूँ बहुत ज़रूरी है, लेकिन दुर्भाग्यवश अभी तक इस पर कार्रवाई हुई नहीं है। एक सुझाव ये भी था कि पार्टी की साख बचाए रखने के लिए पार्टी के नेताओं द्वारा दिए गए आश्वासन और भाषण ऐसे ना लगें कि हम सिर्फ चुनावी रोटी सेकने के लिए झूठे मूठे आरोप लगाते हैं और सत्ता में आने के बाद हम सब भूल जाते हैं। तो ये सुझाव भी मैंने लीडरशिप को दिया था, लेकिन अभी तक इस पर कार्रवाई हुई नहीं है। ये हम सब जानते हैं, जनता जनार्दन है और हर पार्टी को अपनी बात पर विश्वास कायम कराने के लिए प्रमाण देना जरूरी है। तो इसीलिए अपनी बात को लेकर मैं शहीद स्मारक पर 11 अप्रैल को ज्योतिबा फूले जी की जयंती है, उस दिन एक दिन का अनशन रखूंगा।
Okay, let's connect with my colleague Bhavani Deora now for more context. Bhavani ji, Sachin Pilot के इस आरोप के बारे में आप हमें और बता सकते हैं? इसका हिस्ट्री क्या है, इसका कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्या है, क्या एलिगेशंस थे जो कांग्रेस ने बनाए थे वसुंधरा राजे के अगेंस्ट?
देखिए, पहले तो समझना होगा कि सचिन पायलट ने लंबे इंतजार के बाद में राजस्थान के मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत के खिलाफ मोर्चा खोल दिया है। वो काफी टाइम से पार्टी लीडरशिप पे मांग कर रहे थे, उनकी कुछ डिमांड थी जिसपे, और उनका ये कहना था कि पार्टी नेतृत्व ने उसने एक्शन नहीं लिया। उसमें से एक मांग उनका कहना है कि ये भी थी कि जब जो इससे पहले बीजेपी की सरकार थी, वसुंधरा राजे सरकार थी, तब सचिन पायलट कांग्रेस के प्रदेश अध्यक्ष थे। तब वो कह रहे हैं कि उन्होंने कई एलिगेशन लगाए थे वसुंधरा राजे पर करप्शन से जुड़े हुए। उन्होंने एक एक एलिगेशन को गिनाया और उसके साथ में उन्होंने वीडियो टेप चलाए मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत के, जिन्होंने भी विपक्ष में रहते हुए वसुंधरा राजे पर आरोप लगाए थे। उसमें माइंस घोटाला, बजरी घोटाला, कई सारे ऐसे। उन्होंने कहा हम तब सीबीसी में गए और तब हमने इलेक्शन के अंदर 2018 के चुनाव में ये वादा किया था जनता से कि हम सत्ता में आएंगे तो इस भ्रष्टाचार की जो वसुंधरा राजे पर आरोप लग रहे थे और पिछली सरकार पर लग रहे थे, उनकी जांच करवाएंगे और कार्रवाई करेंगे। उनका ये आरोप है कि ये ने जांच करवाई गई इस पूरे मामले में। 4.5 साल निकल चुके हैं। उन्होंने मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत को पत्र लिखा, पार्टी हाईकमान को पत्र लिखा, लेकिन उनकी मांग नहीं मानी गई और अभी तक नहीं हुआ। और पब्लिक में मैसेज जा रहा है कि कहीं कहीं वसुंधरा राजे और अशोक गहलोत की मिलीभगत है। इसी के खिलाफ, करप्शन के खिलाफ 11 अप्रैल को धरने पर बैठ रहे हैं। हालांकि ये धरना वसुंधरा राजे सरकार के दौरान करप्शन की जांच की मांग है अपनी सरकार से, लेकिन इसको एक तरह से माना जा सकता है कि अशोक गहलोत और सचिन पायलट के बीच में अब सीधे खुले मैदान में जंग शुरू हो गई है। और अब पार्टी हाईकमान के सामने सबसे बड़ी मुश्किल है कि वो पूरे इस मामले में करेगा क्या, क्योंकि एक तरह से अगर या तो मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत अगर मांग मानते हैं करप्शन की जांच की, या फिर इस पूरे मामले में पार्टी कोई डिसिप्लिनरी एक्शन लेगी या फिर सचिन पायलट को मनाने की कोशिश करेगी, तो कांग्रेस के अंदर, राजस्थान के अंदर अब बड़ा मसला अब कांग्रेस के सामने खड़ा हो गया है। जी
ओके, भवानी जी हमारे साथ जुड़े रहिए। लेट्स गो ओवर टू आवर कॉलीग Pallavi Ghosh, who's also with us. Pallavi, we know that essentially what Pilot has said is that when he was the state party chief from 2013 to 2018 and the Congress was in opposition, that's when he'd exposed the corruption done by the previous government. Can you just walk our audiences down the memory lane here? Exactly what was the context of the corruption allegations made against Raje?
You know, there are two things over here, Toya. There's always this whisper campaign and there's always this insinuation, especially from many people in the Pilot camp, that actually Ashok Gehlot and Vasundhara Raje Scindia share a good equation, and that's the reason why they often get away and why Vasundhara Raje Scindia also gets away, and Ashok Gehlot is a little soft on her. He's not saying that very completely, but that undercurrent of suggestion is very much there. When it's true, when he was a state Congress chief, there were suggestions which were made by him that action must be taken, that the Vasundhara government was corrupt, and therefore at that point of time, when the Gehlot government was in power and is in power at the state level, action or inquiry and investigation should have been begun against her. Look, the elections are sometime in winters of this year. Clearly, it seems Vasundhara Scindia is going to be the prominent face of the BJP. Maybe she's not declared as a CM face, but she's going to be a prominent face. The corruption issue which is being hit out against the BJP or the Gehlot government, against the Gehlot government by BJP at times, that could have been countered, according to Sachin Pilot, if at that point of time that investigation had been taken against Vasundhara Scindia. I would see this as an open challenge to Ashok Gehlot, also to a central leadership, kind of daring them that you also need to question the Gehlot administration. Why is it that no action was ever taken, no investigation was ever launched against Vasundhara Scindia? And as Bhavani pointed out, it's not going to be an easy call. Ashok Gehlot cannot be dismissed. He's someone who's a powerful administrator, 3-time CM. And also Sachin Pilot is the younger face, someone who also is considered to be close to the Gandhi siblings.
I have to ask you, Pallavi, this is an issue we've seen the Congress grapple with over the last few months. Ever since Kharge has stepped into the leadership position of the Congress party right now, where he is the president, have the plans changed? How does the Congress plan to deal with this effectively before elections?
See, not taking a decision is not always a very convenient thing to do. And in this case, the Congress party has prolonged the decision because they've not been able to figure out what to do. Can they get rid of someone like Ashok Gehlot, who's very seasoned, who's very senior, and who everyone argues has a maximum number of MLAs with him? But on the other hand, there is Sachin Pilot, who was the Congress chief at that point of time. He's also someone whose camp claims was promised a kind of a better opportunity or possibly made CM. And we are just a couple of months away from the elections in the state. So it's already a lot of delay. In a month or so, it will become a lame duck government. So I think the fact that the Congress top leadership has been dragging its feet, no decision has been taken, which makes it very, very difficult now to come up to some kind of a solution.
Okay. Pallavi, if I could also ask you for one more aspect over here, how has the Raje camp in the past too responded? Because one of the things you pointed out was that these accusations have been made both ways, that Pilot could possibly have an association with her and that Gehlot could possibly have an association with her. How have we seen her camp respond in the past?
As far as the Vasundhara campaign goes and as the BJP goes, they've always attacked the Gehlot administration. There have been allegations against Sachin Pilot over the ambulance scam, but largely their focus is on Gehlot because he happens to be the sitting chief minister. Obviously, the BJP will always rubbish any insinuation being made of a kind of a proximity between Gehlot and Vasundhara Scindia. But I think that's where it lies. I think the bigger problem at this point of time is, can the Congress party afford to go to an election which in any case faces a cyclical pattern when you have the two most high-profile faces battling with each other?
Okay, all right. Pallavi, thank you for joining us. Shahzad Poonawala